Hi, it's Chris Wilhelm and welcome to my weekly video blog. This past Wednesday, April 25th, the Fed broke from their FOMC meeting of 2 days, and these are the results of that meeting. Rates are expected to keep low at least through late 2014. Oh, by the way, this is April 2012, so they're looking at low rates for the next 2 years. They also stated the committee expects economic growth to remain moderate over the coming quarters and then pick up gradually. The final rate decision was to keep Fed funds rates, that's what they charge banks to borrow money overnight, between a range of 0.25%. Doesn't necessarily impact interest rates, but certainly has an overall impact on how rates are set as far as they go. So pretty good news. The Fed is looking at keeping those short-term rates low at least through 2014. Now, they did also mention that if investors were looking for another QE, that would have been number 3, QE standing for quantitative easing. The Fed made all indications that there is no more QE on the way, which really sparked mortgage rates to drop a couple of years ago. That was when 1 was rolled out, and then number 2 came out, and there was a lot of anticipation about possibly number 3. So we're expecting rates to stay low because of some of these factors, but QE is not going to drive the rates down super low. But overall, that's great news.
Well, I don't know. Have you heard? Guess who's coming to town here, to the joy of New York tabloid headline writers everywhere. Tim Tebow on his way to play for the Jets. The whole deal going down, well, a bit like a typical Tebow play. Things break down, everybody on the edges of their seats. You think this isn't going to work, and then boom, he scores. Tim Tebow, Big Apple bound, and our Lindsay Davis is here with much more.
And he is, of course, the talk of the town. My personal favorite headline: got him.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, for a moment there, it seemed a little iffy if the Jets would actually cough up the millions written in fine print that they initially overlooked. But last night, they sealed the deal, and the NFL sensation is on his way, known to a town that treats sports like a religion. Some see Tebow as a godsend, but for others, there is great weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Tim Tebow, the highly devout Christian, has been tempted by the biggest apple of
Hey,
all.
well, welcome back. You just seen a video of that, Tim Tebow. That's right, Tim Tebow, who got traded from the Broncos to the New York Jets. Jets, Jets. Now he's in New York. He's not in Denver. And for those who do not know this, Tim Tebow is a devout Christian and has taken a vow of abstaining from premarital sex. Well, guess what? He's in New York, and that famous cheaters website, better known as Ashley Madison, the CEO, Noelle Biderman, has put up a $1 million bounty for the first woman who can prove that she actually slept with Tim Tebow.
You have to pay me $1 million.
Here's her quote. She says, "Sports and sex go hand in hand. If Mr. Tebow is indeed abstaining from adult relationships, I would encourage him to find a nice lady or two and enjoy his youth and fame as much as possible. As if he didn't need more, women will now be flocking themselves on him for $1 million. I guess really it's going to be, how are they going to prove it? Kind of reminds you of the old Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky thing there. But anyway, we just figured we share with you because it's almost unbelievable, and I actually feel bad for Tim Tebow, because can you imagine how many women are going to be throwing ourselves at him? As always, we appreciate tuning in, and we'll see you guys.